Hello and welcome back to whatever this is. Yeah, last week we watched Heathers and I loved it, but I don't know if the video was any good because it's just a fucking 30-minute compilation of me giggling the whole time. So if you want to watch that, you certainly can. Today we're back on the Wuthering Heights adaptations. This one is long awaited, both by me and my fans, in particular one fan, in particular my very special friend. I'm cheating a little bit because this is the two-part mini-series on Wuthering Heights, and this is the one with Tom Hardy in it. And the description reads, in Emily Bronte's classic and haunting tale, Heathcliff is tormented by his love for Cathy. Will Cathy choose a life of comfort and wealth with Edgar Linton, or will she succumb to her love for Heathcliff? The last one that we watched, the 1998 version, I don't remember who the main actors were, but Matthew McFadden was in it, and I think as a movie it was fine, but as an adaptation, I think Cathy was a little too nice, and it only came to me after, reflecting on the movie. Heathcliff was either doing too much or too little, and I couldn't figure out what, and then Cathy, she was a little too nice, and what I liked about the book is that she was kind of a brat the whole time, right? Like in the book, she was a brat as a child, and she grew up into a bratty adult, and in the 1998 movie, she was just a little too nice the whole time, which is fine. Like she was fine enough to watch. But yeah, I think that was my only issue. Without further ado, let's fucking go. Let's do this. This is Wuthering Heights 2009, episode 1. Yeah, you know what, guys? I think it's crazy that we're down to the last few adaptations. Didn't think I'd make it this far. Didn't think I'd want to keep doing this, but I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm happy to see where this goes. As I mentioned, this is for my very special friend. So is this from the perspective of a werewolf? Oh, I'm watching this on Canopy, by the way, so if you have a library card, definitely sign up for Canopy. Let me in. Okay, so we're doing away with the Lockwood angle. Amazing. High-key, he was kind of purposeless in the last few adaptations. Kelly! Kelly! Okay, so the movie has started already, and I'm already excited because there's no Lockwood, which is fantastic. I'm glad that we did away with him because I don't think he added any value in the previous versions. Already this is off to a good start because no Lockwood and no Ellen narration. Heathcliff was already visited by Cathy's ghost, so that's perfect. I feel like they didn't make him look old enough in the present day. That's one thing, because yeah, this is almost 20 years old at this point, and Tom Hardy looks about the same now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that is my only issue so far, but I mean, maybe he will be a convincing old age actor. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh my god, wait. We're starting from here. Okay, so that was Linton and Edgar walking him out of the Grange because he's gonna go live at the Heights instead. Okay, so we're starting with Linton getting taken to the Heights from the Grange because Heathcliff requested him. Interesting. Okay. So this is one flashback, but this is also near the end of the story. So how many more flashbacks are we gonna get in this first part? Bye, Linton.
Catherine, my love.
He's gone, Nellie.
Okay, so that was Nellie and Catherine.
All children love their parents.
Is Wuthering Heights as pleasant a place as Thrushcross Grange?
They're dubbed over. Oh my god, there he is. Yeah, he looks way too young.
Don't leave me, Uncle Edgar! Let's be kind to your son, else as God is my witness, I shall find a way of hurting you.
I shall be very kind to him, you needn't fear.
Yeah, I like his performance, but he looks way too young.
Why could he not stay just one night? Just long enough for me to get to know him better.
Because
Oh, he wasn't even staying here for very long. He was just dropped off here.
when Linton's mother died, I wanted nothing more than to have him here with us, but that is simply not possible. We will have to remain as we have always been, just you and me, the two of us.
All I wanted was a friend, but you took him away and you will not tell me why, so it is not like it always was. It can never be like that anymore.
She's right. Because Catherine basically lives in isolation, right? It's not like she goes to school or anything like that. So she literally doesn't have any friends. So you can't suddenly introduce a new person in her life and then be like, oh yeah, by the way, that was just a fleeting moment. You should forget about him and forget all the possibilities that I introduced to you. Because that's super fucked up. And also, kids, don't forget shit like this. And he was also lying when he said how far away the Heights was, because he can easily make it there and back, and he lied and said that it was far away. She's obviously gonna find that out. As soon as you tell somebody, a child no less, not to do something, they're gonna go and do it. 25? Oh no. Wow, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping. This actually feels like like he's like grieving, obviously, his wife, but it's actually like a nice outdoor scene. Like it wasn't looming with dread the way the previous ones were.
Why does his sadness at Mother's death always weigh on his happiness that I was born?
Yeah, I talked about this in the last one too. So basically, Kathy died during Catherine's childbirth. Yeah, I guess this is the day that Edgar goes to visit the grave and stuff. And Catherine's just like not understanding why he can't be happy that I was born. He's mostly sad that his wife died. But also, to be fair, like he didn't know you at the time.
Where are they, Miss Catherine? We must go back.
A little further. Only a little further, Ellen.
What are you doing, girl?
Oh no. I love her dress.
Papa said there were quantities on the moor.
Papa is Mr. Linton of Thrushcross Grange.
Who are you?
You don't know me.
Of course I don't.
Nobody talks about you, babe.
You may know my name, but you don't know me.
You know my name, but you don't know my story.
I was acquainted with your mother.
Oh, acquainted is doing a heavy lift there.
Come and meet my son. You know him already. He would help explain everything.
Know him? How could I?
Miles at sea, child.
What the fuck? Stranger danger, she doesn't know who the fuck this man is. Oh my god. Okay, well it makes sense. She's basically a shut-in. She doesn't have any street smarts, so she probably doesn't know about stranger danger. She's still not wearing her shoes, that's funny.
My father. He told me that Linton was living many miles away.
He lied.
Your old chair still sits there for you.
You lived here too.
She did indeed. And she raised your mother here. And she raised me also. Although I don't know if Nellie looks at me with pride for the job she did.
Of course not. Imagine raising a demon.
Wouldn't you rather sit here?
I love being out of doors, don't you?
He's too sick to be out of doors.
You shall have to settle for Hareton here.
This is your other cousin.
Isn't he a handsome lad?
Go with her around the farm. Behave like a gentleman, mind, and don't stare.
It's some damnable writing, but I cannot read it.
Perhaps I could help you to read, if your master would allow it.
Okay, this is nice. So Hareton and Catherine are already friendly with each other, which is so nice. I think we only saw in the previous movies with the kids involved, we only saw them being nice to each other after Linton dies. So I think this is a nice addition that she is being friendly with Hareton before even learning of Heathcliff's master plan. And also, this is so well lit. Like, this looks beautiful. Interesting that the story is starting here with the introduction of Linton and Catherine and Hareton, because this is basically the second half of the novel, right? This is after Kathy dies. But I had something else I was going to say here, but I have forgotten.
My master. I'll see thee damned before they calls me servant.
I was just saying they were being nice to each other, but she misspoke because she doesn't understand that
My cousin?
Hareton is also her cousin.
From now on, you are to avoid his house and his family. It is because he dislikes me and is a most diabolical man, delighting to wrong and ruin those he hates if they give him the slightest opportunity. You will listen to me, and you will obey me. You will not visit Wuthering Heights.
Is this the guy from a movie that I haven't seen? The one that everybody likes? The one about love during Christmas? Okay, interesting. So Edgar is sickly. Catherine and by extension Nellie are like directly disobeying him by visiting the Heights, and her cousins rather. Oh, that wasn't even Nellie. Nellie's blonde. That was such a weird look from Tom Hardy. So Linton is sickly, but we don't know what he has.
Let me guess which is your room.
So she just opened a random door and it happened to be Kathy's old room.
This is my mother, isn't it? This is my mother's room.
Oh, she had no idea what the Heights were at this time,
Why
right?
would Mr. Heathcliff keep a portrait of my mother?
Because he loved her. Because he loved her before your father, and she loved him.
I thought he was gonna say, yeah, this was her house before he took over it. So Linton just revealed to her that Heathcliff used to be in love with Kathy.
He wants us to be married. He wanted me to lure you here, and I tried not to act the traitor, but you would not leave.
You know what? I wish for just for a little bit there was like a montage of them hanging out, because this just seems like, okay, the next time they hung out, he like sprung all of this information on her. But I guess him saying that, oh yeah, you know, I tried not to act on it, but you kept visiting when I didn't want you to. I guess that kind of supports that, but from like a viewer's perspective, it's like the next time they hung out, he revealed all this information to her, and also revealed Heathcliff's plan to get Catherine and Linton married. All the doors have been locked.
If you want to see your father before he dies, you must obey Heathcliff, you must!
Well, I take it from this touching scene that you have made your offer of marriage, and young Miss Linton is expressing some misgivings.
I would not marry him if you keep me here forever.
By this time tomorrow, I shall be your father, so you had better get used to appeasing me.
You know, obviously the same beats as in the previous movie, but Heathcliff plans to keep Catherine, like, hostage at the Heights until she marries Linton, or else her sickly dad will die by himself, which is very, very diabolical of him. And I wonder how he knew that Edgar was sick. Maybe it was like just like common knowledge in the neighborhood. He's about to dig up her grave like a fucking crazy. Okay, so those are the flowers that Edgar left, so it couldn't have been that long. This is literally like the next day. What a coincidence that Nellie was able to come by while Heathcliff is outside digging up Kathy's grave.
Oh, Nellie! I've been so foolish. My family is gravely ill, my lord. It may not last an hour. Please take me home.
You know, I will say I like the pacing. It's moving, like, fast. He's prying these open with his hands. Holy blisters.
I know this
No.
scheme cannot be of your devising. I know there is good in you.
I'm so fucking dumb. I literally thought that... I was like, wow, you're so nice for shutting the door and giving them some privacy. But he was locking them in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Does hair not decompose? I love the lighting, how it's lit up by that oil lamp that he has. You know, I still think he looks too young, but he does a really good angry face.
I found him on the streets of Liverpool.
Okay, now we're flashing back to the beginning of the story where Heathcliff gets adopted.
Will not tell me his name. I'm going to name him myself.
This is Heathcliff.
Your new brother.
Okay, so he just named him Heathcliff because that's just what he named him. There's no, like, preamble to the fact that he had another child that died. Is there anything more embarrassing than people walking in on your bath time? Not all the churchgoers watching and gossiping.
Have you been baptised?
He's not much of a one for conversation.
Well, you know how I feel about baptisms, Mr. Earnshaw. And as he's a bastard, his soul is in greater peril.
What? Hold on. Okay, I don't know if that's true. I don't know anything about baptizing and what happens to your soul and shit, but being a bastard puts your soul at greater peril? But you don't choose to be a bastard. So your parents can just condemn you to hell if they abandon you? Is that true? That's so fucked up. This is cute. Very nice rack focus.
I found that child in the gutter and I shall raise him up to be a fine, upstanding gentleman.
Oh god, I know you're rolling in your grave right now, babe. Oh my god, they're gonna fight here. Oh, he punched him square in the face. Oh my god, not them starting a fight club.
I will ask once more.
I love this office.
What was the cause of the fight?
The other boy said that Heathcliff was your bastard. Said that he kept a whore in Liverpool when mother was dying. And Heathcliff said he could say what he liked about him, but not blacken your name.
Who was it? Who told this boy from the village these wicked things, do you suppose?
The boy was only repeating what the whole village is saying.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say that I started those rumors. Because fuck you, Dad.
Watch him, Cathy. Watch Heathcliff very closely. He's a cuckoo in a nest. He feeds on father's affections until father won't have anything left to give you.
I love that they set up the kids' dynamics really clearly. You know what though? That fight, the squabble that they had in the horse stables, if I recall correctly from the book, that was the moment that Heathcliff decided, like, okay, I'm gonna get my lick back someday. And that didn't happen. That did not happen here. So I hope that comes up later where he, like, definitively, like, decides that, okay, one day I'm going to take everything this man owns and he and his bloodline will never be happy. Yeah, this looks amazing. I can see everything so clearly. The hat looks a little too modern. Oh, they're all not going to church. I love how this looks. It's very clearly fall now, and in the shot before when they were watching the church, it was very clearly summer. Okay, so they're like periodically picking on Edgar and Isabella.
Cathy! Back before supper! And don't get into trouble, else I'll have the magistrate on to you!
That was a good transition. I loved that. That was so good. That was a really good way to show the habitual nature of them, you know, always running off and getting up to no good until sunset, basically. Or whatever, until dinner time.
Heathcliff!
Okay, I thought they were sneaking around, but they're allowed to be out here, I guess.
Silver locket for Kathy.
Oh.
Let him run in the field. What's that? I said let him run in the field. Now, let's not be silly.
You do as he says if you want to sail.
I think that's a fair condition. Like, let me test ride this horse before I buy it from you. Right? Like, they have test cars and stuff.
Sharp as a razor. I didn't know better until he had a touch of gypsy in him.
He bought a whole horse for 2 of those little coins.
She's yours.
Hey, man. You know what, though? I feel like on Mr. Earnshaw's part, that was not a fair exchange of gifts. Edgar got Kathy a locket, and he got Heathcliff a fucking horse. Those don't seem fair to me. I don't know. But that was very sweet that Heathcliff offered the horse to Kathy. And Mr. Earnshaw is appreciative of that. I did like that scene. They're setting it up so that on Mr. Earnshaw's deathbed, he might be happy or like satisfied with the kind of person that Heathcliff has become. Because of that little scene with Kathy, that, you know, he does actually care about her and does care about her happiness more than his own. So on Mr. Earnshaw's deathbed, he's probably going to think that he is leaving Kathy in good hands, but he is sorely mistaken. So narrative-wise, we've done 2 flashbacks and 1 flash forward.
Where do you suppose I began?
Oh, he's having these existential questions.
You began in here?
That horse trade of the fair sensed my wretched beginnings. It's like a badge I'll always have to wear.
Oh my god, they're gonna kiss. Oh my god, they kissed. Oh no, Mr. Earnshaw's about to die. Oh no, he's collapsed.
Father's dead.
Okay, I wish they did that a little bit better. Because in the book, I think it was really beautifully done that they were just like getting ready for bed one night, you know, doing like their readings and whatever. Or sorry, it was right before they were getting ready for bed actually. And what happened was that Mr. Earnshaw, he fell asleep in his chair and they all went to like kiss him goodnight, and then they noticed that he died. And I think that would have been a little bit more heart-pulling, heart-wrenching, heartstring pulling if they did that here. I don't like the, oh, you know, we walk in on somebody and they're dead and it's like, oh, okay. In the book, it's supposed to be a shock because, you know, or like a quiet shock in that, you know, he dies in his sleep and nobody really notices right away except Joseph. But yeah, I don't like that Heathcliff walks in and discovers him dead. There's something like a little bit impersonal about that, especially with how well they've been building up the relationship between Heathcliff and Mr. Earnshaw before this. So that felt a little bit hollow.
Mr. Hindley, sir.
Hindley has returned. Oh, that's Frances, and she's already pregnant.
From henceforth, you and Joseph will quarter yourselves in the back kitchen. I want my wife to have free run of the house, and I don't want her to be falling over servants all day.
Yeah, Hindley coming home and then treating the people who raised him like shit is so sad. It's very, very sad.
From now on, you will keep company only with the servants. You will earn your keep by labouring out of doors.
How can you smile?
Because one day I shall pay back Hindley with pain and anguish.
Is it not for God to punish wicked people?
No, he shan't have the satisfaction that I shall. I don't care how long I have to wait.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
People. No. He shan't have the satisfaction that I shall.
Kathy's like, shouldn't God punish people? And Heathcliff's like, no, because I need to derive satisfaction from it.
I don't care how long I have to wait. I just hope he doesn't die before me.
So this is the moment where Heathcliff decides that he's gonna get revenge on Hindley. This is kind of a miss for me too. I feel like the emotions aren't as high as they should be because this is like a very strong declaration, and this is what sort of drives the rest of the story forward, right? It kind of feels like Heathcliff's a little too nonchalant about this. Yeah, it's like down here. I need it to be like up here, and it's kind of not delivering for me right now. Just because of the sequencing, it sounds like, because he just set up his bed, right? He just set up his bed in the stable after Hindley sort of banished him from the house. So just the sequencing of these scenes makes it seem like Heathcliff thinks, oh, just because Hindley kicked me out of the house, now I'm going to plot my revenge against him. That's kind of not the vibe that I want from this.
Now you say your prayers, young man.
You are a servant, and you will say your prayers! These beatings will be nothing to the hell I'm trying to save you from.
That's literally the beatings shall continue until morale improves. He wasn't allowed to attend the funeral? That's kind of sad. Oh, he's just mourning by himself.
One day I will punish God. I'm not just weeping for our father. I'm weeping for what will become of us. We've lost our protector. How can we ever be together again?
We cannot escape each other.
It's kind of sweet. She's like reassuring him.
Then let's run away.
When?
Now.
Tomorrow. Gives us a day to get what little I've saved.
Okay, interesting. So they've agreed to run away together the next day. I wonder what could possibly happen between now and then.
Who's in there? Is that you, boy?
Clearly he would be able to see the candle that was just snuffed out. I was gonna say there's no way they could make a clean escape because churches are echoey as fuck. Oh, wow. Okay, Wow. Okay, I love this. I love the fact that them running away from the church and Joseph and ending up at the Grange. It's all sort of one event, right? One thing led to another, versus in the previous versions, I think they just decided on a whim to go spy on them. Wow. Okay, so the plot makes a lot more sense now because Mr. Earnshaw just died. Heathcliff was grieving in the church by himself. Kathy comes in and they agree to run away together the next day because Hindley's such a bastard. And then to run away from Joseph, who caught them in the church, to run away from him, they come to the Grange. So I think this is nice in that it makes sense for them to have ended up here, but also it makes sense for them to have come here and then she's about to like injure herself and their plans of running away fall through. So I really like that these are not sort of isolated events. They all sort of happened in relation to each other. Yeah, spoiler alert, Kathy and Heathcliff do not run away together the next day, but it feels kind of inevitable for them to have ended up here because of what we saw from them as kids and also for needing like a safe place to run away to so that they don't get caught and beat by Joseph.
Who's there? Who's there?
Okay, and the dog attacks her leg, so they are not able to run away together.
And did they say how long they're intending on keeping her?
They wouldn't tell me.
I see.
He doesn't care that his sister's injured and needing to recover. Oh my god, she is beautiful.
Keep our patient behind doors for 5 weeks.
Yeah, 5 weeks. Nice. That is lore accurate.
She'll die of boredom.
She could paint your portrait while you sit, then we could think up no end of distractions.
No end of distractions. How lovely.
I love that Kathy's initial reaction is not gratitude for being, taken care of and allowed to heal here. She's immediately like, can I fucking go? Like, why am I a prisoner here? So I like that, and I think it makes it a lot more natural for their relationship to develop.
And you have had a terrible shock, and you've lost a lot of blood, and I know your father died recently. So all in all, you seem like a young lady who might not have had a lot of care in her life of late. If you would just let us look after you, would that really be such a bad thing?
Okay, this is kind of really sweet. I don't think Edgar has ever been a bad guy. Oh no, he's losing her. Oh my god, is he having like a generational crash out right now? When you see your girl laughing with another man. Okay, if what I think is gonna happen does happen, I kind of like that he snuck off to go see her. Because yeah, as much as I'm joking that is a pretty major overreaction, he did make his fears pretty clear that he was gonna lose her. Makes sense for him to act like that. I'm not saying it's reasonable, but it does make sense for him to act like that.
Oh. Have you forgotten me? Is that why you scowl at me?
You've not forgotten someone who looked like you. Someone you no longer seem to be.
Oh my god, imagine being Kathy and so excited to come back home and to see the people that you love and being greeted like this.
Why are you refusing to see me?
Because I don't know you. That little savage is lost and it was her that I loved.
And I love you.
Come away with me then, as we planned.
There. Pause that betrays you.
Master manipulator.
You're asking me to risk my reputation. Once a woman's reputation is gone, she has nothing.
No, Kathy, we never said such a thing.
Kathy didn't know the world and how it regarded us.
That's right.
I'm as trapped as you are.
Except your cage is more gilded than mine.
Gilded cages. Oh boy, that was kind of intense. So yeah, she admits that she was changed by her time at the Lintons, because now the Earnshaw name is like collecting back favor, and she is also constrained by societal pressures.
If you try to mend your appearance, then Edgar Linton shall look quite a doll beside you.
And how will I have the chance of ever being as rich as he?
Oh my god, makeover time.
I kept some of Mr. Earnshaw's best suits when he died. I think they'd be a good fit on you. You wash yourself and I shall lay one out on your bed.
Oh.
And when you come back, see if you don't make all the ladies swoon.
I'm swooning now. What the fuck?
I'm not your servant. Don't stare at me as though I'm not.
And combing your pretty clothes. Have you finished? Please!
You dirty gypsy lot, you fiend! I will break your insolence! I will break you!
God, this is so embarrassing. Imagine being the Lintons invited over to this dusty, crusty ass home for the first time, and your hosts start fighting. Oh my god. Yeah, also Edgar, what the fuck? You know that Heathcliff is not a servant in this house. So that was so out of bounds. That was very, very improper of him. And yeah, Heathcliff being upset by that, completely justified. Oh my god, this was so embarrassing.
All the flogging in the world won't change that.
No. Oh, I don't want to watch this. Oh my god, imagine sitting down for dinner and all you hear is the flogging.
Next time, Edgar, take the law into your own fists. It'll give you an appetite. That gypsy won't be offending us again.
So I wish at this point, I don't know what's about to happen, but I wish this was the moment that Heathcliff was like, okay, I'm going to get my revenge back and it's going to taste amazing. It's going to taste really, really good. Because after this flogging, that would be like a very appropriate moment for Heathcliff to make this declaration and to make this, you know, his lifelong mission to get revenge on Hindley. It was just so out of place before, and it would make a lot more sense here. So I'm kind of upset at the sequencing. Oh. Okay, so they had like a quick little sex scene right after the flogging. Riding a horse after being flogged? Ouch. Those wounds are never gonna close.
Earnshaw, it's a blessing your wife was spared long enough to give you this son.
Damn you. Damn you, I will not believe it.
He's making it seem like Dr. Kenneth killed Francis.
Don't smile, my love.
If I tell you why I'm smiling, I think you'll smile too. As Hindley was flogging me, I tried to curse and look. He's lost the only person that ever loved him.
You cannot welcome the death of a baby's mother.
I welcome anything that makes Hindley suffer.
So you're sorry for talking like this, my love?
I'm not sorry.
And the point of this all is that he hates Hindley more than he loves Kathy. And that's just true. Oh, she started going to church again? Also, what is he doing? He's like fishing rocks out of the pond?
3 months ago, we lay together, yet since then, every evening is spent with the Lintons.
Perhaps to find Edgar easier company. Perhaps he doesn't talk of curses and fall into a brooding silence.
There, at last you've said it. I'm no longer worthy of you. I shall make you suffer for this.
So I'm cursed too, am I?
No, I'm the one that is truly cursed. I was cursed the moment I laid eyes on you.
Honestly, she was like, you know what? Like, Heathcliff really fumbled it here because Kathy was still into him until he was happy that a woman just died. A woman just died during childbirth, and now there's a widow and a motherless child. And he was gleeful about it. Any normal person like Kathy would be put off by that, right? I also think Kathy's a little too nice in this version. I'm not getting the same sort of bratty vibe. Like from the scenes from when they were kids, she was like very protective of Heathcliff and that was noble. But if she had a little bit more personality, that's what I would like to see. But yeah, she's just nice. Edgar's just nice. Yeah, let's see.
How does Hindley do?
He drinks.
And the little one, his baby? I'm not come too soon, am I?
No. What are you doing there, Nellie? No work, miss. Take yourself and your dusters off. Leave the room, Nellie.
Kathy, love, Kathy.
Okay, this is the bratty behavior I was looking for.
You're fidgeting in my presence. You must not go.
I must. I feel you do not want me here.
Eglinton, sit down. You shall not leave me in that temper.
Ask and I shall receive. This is exactly from the book. You can't leave when I'm upset, even though I was upset while you were here. The roots of her brattiness are coming out. And it's not really brattiness when she's an adult. She's being a bitch, basically, and I love it.
Eglinton's asked me to marry him.
Oh my god, she's telling him directly?
And have you given him your answer?
Wait! Holy shit, is she gonna do this her whole monologue to Heathcliff directly?
And have you considered how you will bear separation from me and how I will be quite deserted in the world without you? Did you consider that?
Are you quite deserted? Were you separated? Who is to separate us, pray?
You will be Mrs. Linton.
As Mrs. Linton, I can aid you to rise and place you out of my brother's power.
With your husband's money, you will rescue me. Do you think I could endure such a thing?
No, you will be Mrs. Linton.
Okay, I like this. I did love that reveal. I don't even know if I want to call it a reveal. Oh yeah, I guess it is a reveal because she did, Kathy did reveal to Heathcliff that Edgar proposed to her. I love that they had this confrontation directly. This is brand new territory for the adaptation, so I'm glad that they had this confrontation. One thing I do want to say is that I like a little bit of Heathcliff's pride showing here, where Kathy tells him that she could help, you know, raise up Heathcliff socially if she marries Edgar, because he has a lot more resources, and they could sort of build up Heathcliff together. And he's like, how the fuck do you think that would make me feel? And I appreciate that. And also, Kathy tries to kiss him, and Heathcliff's like, no, hands off, because you're about to have a husband. And I like that as well, because as dastardly as he is, I think in this version, I think it's a little bit more believable that Heathcliff is in love with Kathy, because in the one that comes to mind is the Timothy Dalton version, where he was more than happy to keep hooking up with Kathy even after she was married, which checked out for his character. He also didn't respect the sanctity of commitments and relationships, right? So that was kind of consistent with his character there. But here, I like that Heathcliff is showing some pride and integrity in this scene alone. He doesn't want to be supported by Edgar, and also he refused to kiss Kathy knowing that she was about to be married. Two things that I did quite like here.
Do you love Mr. Edgar?
Oh, they're gonna do the overhearing thing again?
Edgar Linton is a good man and he will save you. It is neither practical nor desirable for you to marry Heathcliff.
Oh, he's just gonna run away. Okay, so there's no overhearing portion. So that's perfect. Like, he heard all that he needed to hear, and he's getting the fuck out.
I cannot think of our separation. I will never talk about our separation again.
Okay, so does Kathy decide then that she's not gonna marry you? Girl, this lighting is so fucking good. Or, the lack thereof, that everything looks fucking gray as soon as Heathcliff leaves. So good. So 3 years later. Oh my god. Okay, wait. So in that discussion with Nellie, she decides that she's not gonna marry Edgar because she doesn't want to be separated from Heathcliff. And he runs away, and she gives him 3 years to return before deciding to marry Edgar. Wow. That's 3 years too many, babe. What the hell is that?
What do you think you're doing?
I need you to take this and promise me you won't tell your husband else he'll throttle me.
Who will?
He did not give a name.
Oh my god, how fucking ominous.
Who was that? You betrayed me.
Just a boy spying on the celebrations. It reminded me of when I first looked in on you.
Of course. And you were with that gypsy who ran away.
Okay, that was fucking crazy. Imagine being at a party and you get a note saying, I know that you betrayed me. Holy shit, that would ruin the rest of my day, my rest of my week. Okay, one fault. One fault that I do find of Heathcliff is that what I liked about him in the previous versions and also in the book is that he was open to being nice to Heathcliff. You know, obviously everybody was treating him like shit, but if it pleased Kathy, he was happy to be like cordial with Heathcliff. So I kind of don't like that he's just like taking shots at him for no reason. Like, you haven't seen him in 3 years. It's time to let it go. Oh, God. And Hindley's descent. Oh, my God.
I defy you to repeat that allegation, sir. I defy you to speak to your new landlord in such a way. Landlord? That's not right, sir. Do you not live in Penistone Cottages like all the other mill workers? I just bought the lease of those cottages only this morning.
I love that he's playing like a completely darkened version of himself, and I love it. It's very believable that 3 years had passed for him.
I'm afraid the day of the celebrations, I'm a little feverish.
Of course. Inconsiderate of me.
Okay, that's polite.
You sleep here. I will have Nellie make up a bed in my old room.
You are very kind.
But no, jokes aside, that was very, very nice of him. And honestly, having sex on your wedding night is probably super overrated. Because I think after all the stress and the festivities, you probably just want to go to sleep. Wow. The Heights looks kind of scary now.
It's your soul you're damning.
My soul is already damned, Joseph. You can count on
Yeah, I love it. It's like he's playing a completely different character. He grew very, like, seasoned in the past 3 years. Wow. Okay, that was the end of part 1. Wow. I am so impressed. I think just, like, obviously there are some deviations from the novel, and that's fine, but the narrative is so good. I really like that things are flowing very seamlessly between one scene and the next. One thing I don't actually like is the first flashback. The episode started with Heathcliff being visited by Kathy's ghost, and then it flashed back to Linton arriving at the Heights, and then Catherine being forced to either marry Linton or not be with her father while he's dying. And then it flashed back again to Hindley, Kathy, and Heathcliff growing up together. And then it jumped forward again to the moments that we saw here. So I wish they didn't do the first flashback to Linton, because obviously that's going to be covered in the next episode. So yeah, I kind of wish they didn't have that, because it kind of chopped up the narrative in a way that kind of was unnecessary. Yeah, the rest of this, from, you know, Earnshaw dying to Kathy's wedding, was really, really well done. Yeah, so let's watch the next episode. It was pretty fucked up of him to deliver the note on the day of her wedding.
Is it really you, is it?
Yeah, as far as she knows, this could literally be a ghost.
Heathcliff. Yes, Nellie? What is it?
A person from Gimmerton wishes to see you, Mum.
Yeah, everyone's noticing the weird vibe, right? Oh, she's running because of the note. Yeah, obviously it has to be him.
Oh, I shall think it a dream tomorrow, and I'll be able to believe that I've seen and touched and spoken to you once more.
When can we be alone?
When can we be alone? So this guy is a little fucking dog.
Look who I discovered in the hole.
This lighting is very interesting, because it's giving very, it feels like a hospital. Like, it feels very, not sanitized, it's sterile. It feels very sterile.
So are we to learn how you have made your money, Mr. Heathcliff?
The same way as any man, by taking advantage of other men's weaknesses.
Not an answer.
Mr. Heathcliff will have a long
Ew, he's like leering at her.
The female heart can feel a sudden and irresistible attraction towards the most unlikely of men. Wouldn't you agree, Edgar?
What a jackass. How are you gonna walk into somebody's home and behave like this? I love her coat.
Where is he?
Pays me good rent.
For living here?
For sleeping in your old room.
That's so creepy. He pays for your premium so he can sleep in the room that you used to sleep in.
Why'd you not come sooner? I've waited weeks to see you.
A married woman. Every movement is monitored and remarked upon.
You've made yourself a pretty prison, have you not, by being too impatient to marry?
Impatient to marry? She waited 3 years. Fuck you. Okay. Take back everything I said about Heathcliff. He's a fucking dog for real.
There's a look in your eyes. My God, I think it's guilt.
Obviously it's guilt. She's literally married.
You've been with him, haven't you?
No, fuck you.
You've laid with Edgar, haven't you?
Fuck you, Heathcliff.
My cash. Against the skin on your back and my blood. Why not?
Would you ever choose a 50-50 on getting flogged? Absolutely not.
I think perhaps you've humiliated him enough, Mr. Heathcliff.
I cannot feel any satisfaction for the humiliation I have heaped upon him so far.
I'm just getting started, babe.
And the more revenge I get, the greater my appetite for it.
The more I eat, the more I get stronger. Back to the sterile lighting. There's no warmth here anymore. Is that Heathcliff's horse? How the fuck did she recognize that?
Knew you would come in the end.
Is Miss Isabella at home?
Miss Isabella?
Is she home?
I like her too well to let you absolutely seize and devour her up. Besides, I would not approve.
You would not approve? You have treated me infernally, do you hear? And if you flatter yourself that I don't perceive it, you are a fool.
Darling, don't speak like this.
And if you think I can be consoled by sweet words, you are an idiot. So I will ask you again. Is Miss Isabella at home?
Wow, he's playing it perfectly. This is amazing.
Sister, dear, I'm sure that my poor little sister is breaking her heart by mere contemplation of your physical and moral beauty. Kathy.
You had no reason to treat the poor girl in such a manner.
I would as soon as put a canary in the park on a winter's day than recommend she bestow a heart on you. Perhaps your fortune has changed you.
Well, my fortune has changed me in every regard, except one. And if I could change that too, I would do so.
God. Feelings abound. So basically Heathcliff is going to pursue Isabella for twofold reasons, right? To hurt Kathy and also to take over the Grange someday. But yeah, his more immediate objective is to hurt Kathy. I think Hindley's slow descent and Heathcliff's taking advantage of that is very, very satisfying.
Had I known I could ruin that man in the space of 3 months, I would come back sooner.
Oh, now Isabella's seeing Heathcliff in secret.
Is that how it's always going to be? Kathy before me?
Yes. And you're stupid if you think any differently.
A person who sees the good in me is a sensation I experience so rarely that it is enough to make me want to at least try to love you.
I knew you were a man who presented a darkness to the world because that is what protected you best. And I know your soul must be in torment for you to believe such a thing.
No, I don't believe him. This is all bullshit, right? Of course it is. I mean, I know it's bullshit. I know it's bullshit, but it's also very convincing.
I love Heathcliff more than you have ever loved Edgar, and he might love me if you would let him. And yet he's quite capable of marrying you to hurt me. He's as good as told me. I don't believe you.
Oh no, more tussling.
You wish me to marry Isabella, I'd cut my throat.
Take her. If it pleases you, you clearly prefer the bliss of inflicting misery to the bliss of our love.
This is insufferable. It is disgraceful that you should own him for a friend and force his company on me.
Yes, I agree.
I have so far been forbearing with you, sir.
Yes.
Your presence is a moral poison that would contaminate the most virtuous.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say blight.
Consequences, I shall deny you hereafter admission into this house.
Indeed, I can only attribute your spite and venom and betrayal to some unfathomable damage deep inside your heart. To think anything else is to think so badly of you that I cannot bear it.
Well, I must compliment you on your taste, Kathy. This is the slavering thing that you would prefer to me.
No! Heathcliff! No, I beg you!
Why didn't he just put it back in the fucking container?
It is impossible to be my friend and his at the same time, and
I agree.
Required to know which you choose.
You cannot make me choose!
I demand it!
If I choose to remain friends with him,
then I shall ask you to leave this house. My kind.
if you hear me out and you still want me to leave, then I shall relinquish any claim I have on you.
Okay. I want to hear her out too. How is she gonna justify this?
Cast out both your wife and your child. I am with child, Edgar.
There's no way she's using that as like a trump card. There's no way. Fuck you, Kathy. So Kathy's whole hear me out is I'm with child and therefore you can't be mad at me. It's a good enough reason as any.
Kathy is with child.
How's Edgar put you up to this?
Any loyalty I feel in this is entirely to you, even though he warned me that if I was insane enough to encourage what he calls my worthless suitor, he will dissolve all bonds of relationship between him and me.
Ah, poor girl.
My bride and I should be staying here for the night.
Oh, they're getting married now? Okay. So I like that plan as well. As soon as he finds out that Kathy's pregnant, he has to marry Isabella and conceive.
Don't look at me.
That's so fucked up. Does that give an indication that he is not happy that he's doing this? Like, he feels guilty for spreading his seed.
Isabella is gone. She's run off with Mr. Heathcliff.
She went of her own accord. She had a right to go if she pleased. Hereafter, she is only my sister in name. Not because I disown her, but because she has disowned me.
And who will tell the mistress of this turn of events?
Since Isabella is no longer a member of her family, she needn't be troubled by news of her.
Wow, I can't believe Heathcliff is dissolving this family. Again, she's supposed to be, like, ill, but she looks beautiful.
When will Heathcliff return? If he felt anything for you, he would never return and let you be.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Although it may not appear to be the case, I have tried over these past 4 months to make myself love you.
4 months and he's kicking her out.
I abandoned my elegancies, my comforts, and my friends of my former home to marry you.
You married me under delusion.
Oh, that was such a Bane line. Hold on, can we play that again?
Friends of my former home to marry you.
You married me under delusion.
That was his Bane voice.
I cannot resist going up there with this every night, trying his door. If once I find it open, he is done for.
I'm gonna get his ass. God, being greeted like this in your marital home is fucking crazy. Make sure you lock your bedroom door at night, because if it's ever open, he's toast.
I'll show you to your room.
My room.
I sleep in here.
He sleeps in Kathy's room. And no other maidens shall be allowed to enter. Well, I guess she's not a maiden anymore, but... Oh, her belly doesn't look real at all. Yeah, it looks like they literally just stuffed like a sweatshirt under her dress. Why is she looking further into the bed? Oh no! Wow. Okay, this is also new. She never stepped out of her room when she was very pregnant and sick. What prompted Heathcliff to go outside and look and start like investigating? She's very resilient. I don't know how she was able, and also strong, because I don't know how she was able to climb up all those rocks. Well, I guess like fever delirium can help. Okay, she looks sickly now. Yeah, her belly looks so fake.
She has neither the constitution nor, it seems, the will to recover.
So Dr. Kenneth just said that Kathy has pneumonia and she also doesn't have the will to live. So they're going to keep her alive until term.
Our child shall wander the moors and be free, as any child must, with your blood running through their veins.
Yeah, I didn't like the audio there. It was very clearly dubbed over. Or not dubbed over, but recorded in a booth. Hindley is sweating so bad it looks like his mutton chops are gonna peel off.
I think it fair that you let me leave unmolested. Go on. After all, it is better to be hated by you than loved by you. So I think I owe you a queer sort of gratitude that you spared me your love and its murderous effect.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of fucked up for her to say that everybody that he has bestowed his love upon has died. Because first there was Mr. Earnshaw, and then now Kathy. So yeah, what a blessing to not be loved by Heathcliff. Get away, she has pneumonia. This is new information as well. Is this just a coincidence?
I beg your forgiveness.
Forgiveness? I have nothing to forgive you.
Then you are not angry?
I'm not angry. I am sorry to have lost you, especially as I can never think you will be happy.
I'm carrying his child, Edgar. How can I make amends?
If you should really wish to oblige me, then return to the villain you married and persuade him to leave the country.
Okay, so it's just a coincidence that they ran into each other on the trail.
The servants are returning from church. My master will not be far behind.
I cannot go. I shall not go, I tell you.
You must. Mr. Edgar will be up immediately.
I promised her this will be the last time. She begged me to stay.
She does not know what she says.
Oh, Fuck. Okay, this pushing is a little too long. How about we shave like 5 whole seconds off of that?
She's dead. Damn you all, she wants none of your tears.
Yes, she's dead. Gone to heaven, I hope.
Oh, did she die like a saint?
She lay with a sweet smile on her face and her baby at her breast.
Well, this bastard lived then.
May she wake as kindly in the other world.
May she wake in torment. I pray one prayer I've repeated till my tongue stiffens. Kathy Earnshaw, may you not rest. Not while I'm living.
Yeah, I like the intensity with which he delivered that line. Oh my god, he's undergoing a werewolf transformation. It's his perspective we see in the opening credits. But yeah, I liked the intensity with which he delivered those lines. In the previous ones, they were a little too dramatic. But this one, it actually feels like he meant it, you know?
I cannot live without my life.
I cannot live without my soul.
I cannot live without my soul.
I like the changes in the intensity of these really iconic lines. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of thing that I wanted. He's keeping the locket that Mr. Earnshaw bought for her.
I'm going to see my father.
This locket was your mother's. I hope you'll be a dutiful daughter.
I defy you to frighten me.
The fantastic transition. So, Catherine was just born and Kathy just died. And now this is 18 years later. He's forced Glinton and Catherine to marry. And now she's gonna run off and say goodbye to her father. This actress is stunning.
Make haste, get my daughter's things together. Don't oblige me to compel you.
Why not let Catherine continue here?
I'm seeking another tenant for the Grange.
Not only did Heathcliff force Catherine to marry Linton, her father just died, and Heathcliff is forcing Catherine to move to the Heights so that he can rent out the Grange. This man is a little bastard. Edgar's body is not even cold yet.
Brought you a book. Nellie said you might like it. Thought you might be in need of distraction.
Being to my solicitor, Linton has bequeathed me all of his estate. When he dies, you will be destitute. I've no need for books.
If I'm as poor as you say, then I have every need of books to help me escape my miserable fate. And you, sitting there like a dumb ox while he abuses me. Stand up to the fiend.
How would you like it if I abused your father?
He's not your father. Hindley was your father, and Heathcliff ruined him and drove him to an early grave.
Heathcliff showed me more love than my father.
Yes, so that he could trick you out of your rightful inheritance.
Don't speak of Heathcliff like that. I'd rather you would abuse me.
Very well. I thought your dumb state was down to your upbringing. But now I see it's the state you prefer. And if ever needed proof, it is your cowardice in not standing to that man.
So it's not even about Hareton defending Catherine from Heathcliff. It's that Hareton won't even defend himself against Heathcliff, and she's basically calling him out, like, why the fuck do you let him talk to you like that? This was your father's home. I mean, albeit, you know, Hindley did treat him like shit and then passed him on to Heathcliff, who continued to treat him like shit, so he hasn't experienced love in his life ever. So this is just a consequence of his, like, learned helplessness, right? Like, he doesn't know that there is better because he's never experienced better.
Why have I made him angry by taking your part then? I should go to hell, body and soul, before I look sideways at you again.
Is that true? What Hareton said about taking my part? He's taken beatings for you, that is true. Why does he insist on defending Heathcliff? Because he is attached to him by ties stronger than reason can break. And it's cruel of you to try and loosen them.
Yeah, and then Hareton just revealed that he literally got his ass beat on numerous occasions because he was defending Catherine, and the one time he didn't do it in front of her, she had a problem with that. So that was a nice little humbling moment for Catherine. Oh my god, look at all that wax dripping on his hand. That literally looks like the Grudge is trying to enter his home. So he's already spiraling. When does Linton die?
Mr. Heathcliff?
Oh, does he die now?
Linton is dead.
Wait, that's what his grave looks like? Are they done burying him? They buried him 6 feet above ground.
How do you feel, Catherine?
He's safe and I'm free.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. The things I said to you. I did not mean it, and I would like you to forgive me.
Okay, so Linton just died, and Catherine and Hareton have forgiven each other, so they will now have like an amicable relationship going forward. Was Catherine allowed to sleep in Kathy's room?
If he finds you in here, he will punish you.
Oh, okay, so she was just lying down. Heathcliff doesn't know that she was in here. All they could do to make him look older was add a couple of strands of grey hairs.
You once told me love would only bring me grief and pain and suffering.
I've seen nothing in my life to change that opinion otherwise.
You misled me. Not purposely, I don't suppose, but you were wrong.
This is also new, and I kind of like this, them having like a little face-to-face with each other.
Fearfully connected you with her, but then what is not connected with her to me? What does not recall her? The entire world is a dreadful collection of memoranda that she did exist and that I have lost.
I don't think that line was used very often, but it's really, really good. He's really, as, you know, awful as he was, he is very pitiful. Look at them flirting. Just giving them a side eye. I don't like that he's smiling. That can't be a good sign. Ellie! Oh, did he just shoot himself? Wow, that is unbelievably violent. Ew, what the hell is this carpet? Oh, they're moving again. This is a nice resolution that they all get to move back to the Grange and leave the Heights to collect dust. I love that they didn't even waste time on a funeral scene. Cause who the fuck would attend that? Oh my god, there they are. They're gonna haunt the Heights together. Wow, that was the most competent adaptation by far. Yeah, everything that was new to this, so there were a handful of scenes that I've called out that were new to this adaptation that were fantastic. Everything was really, every sort of creative liberty that they took for the adaptation and also compared to the previous ones were really, really well done. I don't think I said much. I don't think I said much for the second episode because I think there wasn't much to comment on because it was all so well done. My biggest gripe is just like the narrative of them introducing Linton in the beginning of the first part because I don't think that added any value. So containing it all in the second half would have been the ideal choice for me. And honestly, like the pacing of that was really good too. Like these are both like both episodes were just over an hour long and they moved pretty quickly. They moved pretty quickly without missing any key information. So I think that the stories were really well contained in these episodes. Yeah, I think this is the best adaptation so far. There's 2 left. Well, I mean, there's 1 movie left and then the new one. So I guess, yeah, there's 2 left. But I think this is the most enjoyable, most competent, most complete of all the adaptations. And I am pleased to tell my very special friend that I loved this version. There were some parts, I didn't say it because I don't think my comments would have added anything, but sometimes the music felt a little bit out of place, and then the sound design was a little bit weird in some parts where I could clearly tell, like I'm just wearing AirPods, like they're not like the best quality, they're not the best in like audio quality, but even I could still like pick up some lines that were added in post, and that was not great. Another thing that I will also commend is the lighting throughout. It was very, very consistent with how the viewer would be feeling during certain scenes. So, you know, I noted that the Grange was very sterile after Heathcliff's return, and the Heights, you know, instead of giving like beautiful gothic architecture, it was starting to feel like a haunted house, which I guess it kind of was, so that was really, really well done. Performances were fantastic. Everybody was very, very convincing. The only other scene that I had an issue with was Heathcliff's first declaration of wanting revenge on Hindley. It was the night that Hindley returned after Mr. Earnshaw died and then banished Heathcliff to the stables to sleep, and that's when he decided that he was going to take revenge, and that felt a little bit unearned almost. So I wish that they put that scene later after Hindley flogged Heathcliff. I think that would have felt a lot more earned, a lot more appropriate with the sequencing of the narrative. So yeah, that about wraps it up. I don't think I have anything else to say. But yeah, this is Rito and the outro. Thanks for watching.